Hey everyone, it is your main man Lee Kendrick, aka founder of CreditUturn and SubprimeNinjas, coming to you live. Today is the 9th day of March 2020. We are doing the Daylight Savings Time Raw Uncut Edition today. So I'm always riffing a little bit, waiting for things to connect to chat. And today again is Monday, March 9th. 2020, kind of looking for somebody to tell me whether or not you can see me and hear me okay. In the meantime, I just want to remind everybody that CreditUturn is my love child, and I really appreciate you participating. Really appreciate you being a partner of ours. If you're not already a partner, you are completely different and better than most other dealers, like automobile dealers, RV, motorhomes, boat dealers, whatever that is. It has an engine in it. And you're also better than other mortgage companies and real estate companies and banks. And I might not know you personally, and then again, I might. But I just want to tell you that definitely appreciate what it is that you're doing in believing in us and believing in our product, and also wanting to provide something better for your leads, your prospects, your customers, your communities. Because I know that you make a significant investment out there. So if somebody would really appreciate it if you let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. And would also appreciate it if you could drop a link to crediturn.com/partners. That webpage right there will tell you a lot of other additional information if you're not already a partner of CreditUturn, and give you some insight as to what the product is and what we're all about. And if you have any other questions, or if you would like to find a way to automate this part of it for you and to 10x your results, you should check out SubprimeNinjas.com. And SubprimeNinjas.com is our digital solution that can help you automate attracting more leads, more prospects, more customers, and retaining more leads, prospects, and customers throughout their journey, from top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, and even after the sale, because you're able to provide something that's real, tangible, real world value that's worth several hundred, if not a few $1,000s in just real money to each person, that they're not having to pay to third-party companies like a credit repair company or an attorney to assist them with disputing things that are in their credit. So I appreciate you dropping those links. So something else I want you to think about just for a moment. It's always important. It doesn't matter what day of the year or day of the month or day of the week it is. Where are you? How was your weekend? Was your weekend up? Was your weekend down? Was that you individually that was up or down? Was that the store, the location that you're at? How's business? How's traffic? I know the answer is it can always be better. And I subscribe to that theory also, because it doesn't matter if you're sitting on top of the world, there's always ways to get better. And I applaud you if that's the way that you are and that's the way that you think. Also, I haven't seen the SubprimeNinjas.com link yet. So if somebody can, please post that link. I would certainly appreciate that. And I want you to be thinking about where you're at, not just for this last week or the weekend, but how's the month of March so far, and how has the year been so far? So moving on forward, I want to just chat with you about something that's been on my mind a little bit, and something that's much better than hustle and grind. And I'm not taking shots at Damon Jane or John. Sorry about that. So you get the raw, uncut, unfiltered edition. So we don't do like the recorded, edited version. So you get the live version of me. So I apologize if I pulled a politician on you there that forgot somebody's name. But anyway, so I'm not taking shots at Damon. I'm not taking shots at Glenn Lundy. Glenn obviously got to where he's at. He's been successful doing his thing. I don't know him personally. Would like to at least do a podcast with Glenn someday. He had a lot of success in the automotive industry at Dan Cummins in Paris, Kentucky. Obviously, you'd have to be living underneath of a rock if you're a auto dealer and not know the success story that's behind their dealership in small town central Kentucky near a metropolitan market, not only dominating there locally, but also dominating regionally and nationally as well. I think they're second or third, could be number one now for all I know, because I'm a little bit out of the business, but I know that they are at the top of their game whenever it comes to used car, and they're certainly no slouches whenever it comes to new car. So again, I want to talk to you about something that I feel is better than hustle and grind. There's nothing wrong with the word hustle. You need hustle, okay? If you don't have hustle, and if you don't have some game, you don't have the ability to flip that switch, turn the dial up, whatever it is that can help you not only rise to the top or stay above everybody, or if you're lagging behind, that all of a sudden you can ratchet things up really quick. You have to have that ability. You have to have some hustle. You have to have some gumption. You have to have some drive and motivation. And some of those things only get you so far. Like motivation, you can go rah, 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 come out of the 10X conference or traffic and conversion summit or whatever it is that's in your industry, or some sort of mortgage convention, and you can come out of there and you're pumped. You're on top of the world. And somewhere after the first day or two or the first few days or week, that stuff wears off, and oftentimes people go back to the same old bad habits. But you still have to have hustle. In my opinion, hustle can overcome just pure motivation. Hustle is something that you either have ingrained in you or something that you just learn to adopt, that mentality that you just completely, or you're going to win. You woke up today, you're already winning as soon as you took your first breath. There's nothing negative that can happen to you. There's always a positive way to look at things, and so you've got to have that. Grinding can get you over the top, and it can certainly get you through the rough spots. Now, personally, I've never liked to feel like I'm actually grinding, because I think that whenever you're grinding, you're at that stop limit, and everything thereafter isn't quite as good as it should be. You're just like trying to squeeze out that last little ounce out of you to make things go. And I think that you went beyond hustle, and I think that you can lose some effectiveness if it's truly a grind for you. I think that the lions out there and the dragons out there really never ever feel like they're grinding, because they're on their game. They have energy that's an endless supply of energy. And I think that if you're that person that is attracted to hustle and grind, I think that it's, hustle and 5-hour energy or something, or hustle and 24-hour energy. You just need to have something in you that helps you do more than grind. And I think I know the solution. I think that, and it's something that we've heard a lot in our life, and we think about it, and we might try to do something about it, but I think that oftentimes it's turned into a losing battle, and that's working smarter. A lot of people say, don't work hard, work smarter. Don't work hard, work smarter. What does that mean? I mean, on the face of it, if you think about it, and you're watching me right now, you're going, hey, he's got a point. I've heard that a bazillion times. And, there's this, or whatever that I've tried to do. But, at the end of the day, it's like zero inbox, zero email inbox. That's impossible anymore. I prided myself on making sure that I always cleared out my inbox, that I saw the messages, I replied to everybody. But if you're really that person that is hustling and you're trying to work smarter, and you're also trying to elevate your game so that you're better than everybody else, you're ultimately looking for more tools and more solutions. And the next thing you know, you've saved this thing, you've saved that thing, there's something else that you want to go back and review, you've subscribed to some email list. Next thing you know, it's 30 email lists, and the next thing you know, you're being a digital pack rat because there's some gold in there and you don't want to delete those things. I get that. I'm right there. Don't know if you're like that, but I'm telling you, I'm definitely like that, and it can be a challenge to be able to work smarter. So there are things that you need to automate in your daily routines so that you can work smarter, so that you can focus on the things that are most important, that are directly in front of you, which is oftentimes finding a deal or putting a deal together or saving a deal, okay, that allows you to work smarter, that allows you to be more zero inboxy, but with the things that truly matter to you. But I think that if you are focusing on sales and sales only, you can go through those cyclical curves or whatever that, I don't know, business cycles. They come and go. You can be super busy at the beginning of the month, fall apart in the middle of the month, back to busy at the end of the month, or maybe you're just you're dead at the beginning of the month because you closed all your deals and now you're trying to build up your prospects again, beginning to middle of the month, and then you're working your way back through to try to close as many deals as you can toward the end of the month, and then it's the same old cycle month after month after month. So one of the things I would encourage you to do if you are already using us is to remember some basic things. So up until now, you basically had you had two ways of getting a car deal. You had two ways of getting a mortgage loan. You had two ways of selling a house. You had two ways of getting a customer. And that was basically for you to either self-generate your own prospects, your own leads through the people that you know, through your own efforts. You're writing your own emails. You're generating some extra phone calls. You're asking people for referrals. And all of that stuff can be really draining and very time consuming. Another way that up until now that you've been able to get business is through your company that's spending money on advertising. They're spending money on TV advertising. They're spending money on radio, on print media. They're doing some direct mail. They're doing some digital. Whatever that is, that's been your second source of income. Well, now you actually have a way to get deals a third way. Okay? Now, part of it is just a small, tiny bit of you and a small, tiny bit of your company, okay? But nowhere near the amount of effort that the dealer or your company has been having to put in the past, or the amount of effort that you have to put in now, and that will allow you to not only close more deals, but to find the missing deals that you've had, plus have more prospects and leads coming to you that you're not having to work as hard to find. So what we built is we built CreditUturn for you so that you've got a free automated solution. Let me rephrase this. So you have an automated solution that you can provide to your prospects and your customers that will allow them to automate their repair efforts, okay? Now, up until today, it has been that they have been able to download the app, register, put in their basic info, and then subscribe to credit monitoring. Credit monitoring is a necessity whenever anybody is ever doing any repair, whether they're doing that on their own or through a third-party service or through our app. There has to be a credit report on a regular, frequent basis from all three credit agencies that can be analyzed. So up until now, that automation has existed, which is phenomenal, and there are some things in there that can help it go viral that send traffic back to you, and I'll detail that again here in a moment for you. But today, we also dropped in a tool that allows a customer to choose to do this on their own. Okay, they've got to do some things manually, but they can choose to do this on their own by utilizing credit report information that they have access to, whether that's from annualcreditreport.com. They got credit report information from your dealership or from your mortgage company. They got information from a different credit monitoring service or Credit Karma. I'm still going to always encourage them to automate the process because their time is very valuable. It's kind of ridiculous having to sit there and type out the things that they want to dispute. It will then generate the letters, and then they're still responsible to mail those out on their own. But just want to let you know that that is available and accessible to them. Both ways, both mechanisms give your customers a better experience than they've had up until now. Your job, your only thing that you have to do to get traffic from that third way is to recommend us. Recommend it. And if you're not already a Subprime Ninjas client of ours, is also to automate the digital solution part of it, where we can provide geofencing and site retargeting solutions so that we can help you and your business stay in front of your leads, stay in front of your prospects. and deliver more value to your marketplace, to your communities. So our success is married to yours. It starts with you. If you want to continue doing the same old thing where you're always just hustling and trying to find prospects at the beginning of the month and replenish, who you can actually sell something to. If you work at a car dealership, oftentimes you're just waiting on customers to come through the door and letting that determine whether or not you're going to be successful for the month, or what other competitors in your marketplace are doing. And I'm not talking just about another car dealership. I'm also talking about other manufacturers. You might be selling the best product on the planet, and I'm just generalizing here, but let's say that you've got a Toyota Camry and you think that a Toyota Camry is the shiznit and there's nothing else that can compare. But let's say Honda all of a sudden says, we're going to offer $2,000 rebates, 0% financing, and 6 years. That's probably going to pull some customers away from you, and that can impact your success. So again, I'm just reminding you that with a tiny little bit of your push behind this isn't just a push for me. This is a push for you and your company. All that you need to do is just reassure clients that you have a solution for them that automates their journey, and it instantly alerts things for you. And then the other part of it that it does for you is we are constantly asking those clients or the mobile app users of ours to help us viralize this, help us share it. They're seeing how awesome it is. They're seeing some score improvements. You got instantly alerted. They're getting instantly alerted, and we're asking them to share it. And whenever they share that and recommend us, they're recommending you, because whenever they tap that share feature in the mobile app, it's actually pushing traffic to your web pages. And if you're a salesperson that's looking at this and on an individual level, I just want to reassure you that whenever you share it from the mobile app that you downloaded and that you registered, it is recommending you and your dealership to them, so that whenever John Doe's credit score goes up 213 points, John Doe gets a text message that says that they should reach out to you, Jimmy or Susie. They should reach out to you at XYZ phone number, at 123 phone number that you've provided, and it's going to generate a phone call to you that person. So John Doe, we're telling him that, hey, he needs to reach out to you because he might be ready to improve his situation. He might be ready for your product now. And so we're helping send that person back to you, which no other company out there does. But we're also asking John, we're saying, hey, John Doe, your scores went up 213 points. Please help us make this go viral. Please share this. Please recommend it. And we're also incentivizing reasons that they should share us, also gamifying it, if you will, because there are some other things that they can earn from that, whether it's unlocking other levels within our app, or unlocking access or being able to win contests to merchandise or monetary prizes. So just wanted to speak with you today. Again, this is the live, uncut, raw, unfiltered daylight savings time March 9th edition. So I apologize if I stumble a little bit, but I'm very passionate about this, and I know that up until now that it's either been your way or having to rely on the dealer. Instead of that, we're here to help you. And then from there, it's up to you for you to utilize your training and your skills, but we're helping you increase your numbers. And I know that anybody that's in sales has always heard it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, it's a numbers game, it's a numbers game. Well, all you've got to do is put some numbers in there, and then we're going to help you multiply those numbers. And through multiplying those numbers, what is it going to do for you and your company? It's going to multiply your prospects, and it's just the law of averages, it's going to multiply your sales. It's going to multiply your income. What does an extra 20% of income mean to you? What does an extra 50% of income mean to you? What's an extra 100% of income mean to you? I have literally seen people in the automobile business that have been selling 10, 12 cars, maybe 15 cars on occasion on a monthly basis, month in and month out, use the power of our automation and consistently move to where they're selling 20, 25, and even 30 cars per month. It's a huge difference. Look at your pay plan. What does that mean to you? What do your bonus levels come out to be? What does your income come out to be? And if you're out there in the public and you're watching this in this moment, I want you to know that you want the auto dealers to do well. The auto dealers make a significant investment in your communities. Each automobile dealership or other companies, whether it's banks, mortgage companies, real estate companies, they make a significant investment in your communities. They create jobs. They produce revenue. There's tax base that they provide. They're necessity. We all need transportation. We all need housing. We all need loans. We all need banking. So these things are necessities. So don't look at profit as being a dirty word, because they are usually the biggest philanthropist in your communities. And that's a big word. If you don't know what philanthropist means, they give money back to your communities, oftentimes in ways that you would never ever know. There's somebody's child is got a disease, they've got leukemia or cancer or a heart defect or something, and oftentimes they're writing a check right behind the scenes directly to Mr. and Mrs. Parent, or they're giving money to hospitals, they're giving money to research, they're sponsoring Little League baseball teams, basketball, football, whatever it is. And so at the beginning and end of the day, everything goes full cycle. Full turn. Consumers, we're here to help you win. We're here to help you improve your credit. I'm here to help both our partners as well as consumers win-win. Our partners are here to help you win plus them win. And we all, eventually, we just want to see you graduate. We want to see you improve your life. So again, if you're a partner of ours, we appreciate you. If you're a prospective partner, get with us. Check out those two websites that are in the comments, CreditUturn.com/partners, or go to SubprimeNinjas.com. Check us out and see what we're all about. Without you, we couldn't provide this product that's zero credit repair fees to consumers, and this is a huge win for them, and this is what it means to you. Up until now, those consumers typically have to pay approximately $100, give or take, per month, plus they also have to pay for credit monitoring services, and they're at the whim and mercy of a third-party service that's not automated, that has limited hours, limited functionality. Oftentimes they outsource those disputes to other companies, and oftentimes in other countries like the Philippines or Mexico or to India, there's a huge identity theft risk. With our solution, they don't pay any credit repair fees. You get instant alerts, so you're being notified as their credit improves. They're getting instant notifications. The work is being performed automatically for them 24/7, 365. Nothing's outsourced. Everything's totally secure. 256-bit AES encryption. And this is my dream. This is my passion. I built this for you. I've had a lot of people try to keep me down. I've had some companies that don't want this to go national, that don't want this to go throughout the automotive industry. I've got credit repair companies and attorneys out there that really wish that I wasn't doing this, because there are some mobile apps that are out there that all they are is a lead mechanism for their credit repair company, so that they can ultimately charge a credit repair fee, whether it's a monthly fee or they charge them $50 or $100 for each item that gets deleted from their credit reports. And our services, we don't do that. Our services, everything is automated, and we do not charge anything upfront, any monthly fees, and we don't charge anything for items that have been deleted from a credit report. So again, I thrive, and I need your partnership. I need you to just do a little bit of recommendation and know that I do believe that hustle is important. Grind is important, but I would really ask that you focus more on working smarter, and working smarter is automating things and just recommending us. If you recommend us, I'm going to help you prospect. If you recommend us, I am going to help bring those customers back to you, those leads, the prospects, and your clients back to you, so that you can either solve their need finally, or you can resolve their need by trading them out of what their current situation is. Maybe that you helped them get a car a month ago, or 6 months ago, or 3 years ago, or 6 years ago. It doesn't matter. And also helping you 10x your business through those recommendations and us prospecting to drive more traffic to you. So just add that into your repertoire. It doesn't take much. Don't focus on the grind. Hustle, 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 but work smarter, guys. So I appreciate your time, and I will try to come to you again with a relevant message tomorrow. Oh, by the way, if you would like our social media pages, follow our social media pages, also ask that you subscribe to our channels so that you can stay on top of the latest news. I think it's really awesome what we added in to the mobile app today, because you might have some leads or some prospects that come through that don't want to subscribe to our credit monitoring. I don't know why they wouldn't, because our credit monitoring is the same as what they would pay somewhere else, if not less. And it automates everything for them, but we did make that available to them so that they can do some things on their own. Some people are just hardcore DIYers, do-it-yourselfers. So again, I really appreciate you taking a moment to watch our live streams. I really appreciate your partnership if you're already a partner. And again, if you aren't our partner, go to those two web pages, CreditUturn.com/partners or SubprimeNinjas.com. Check us out. You can also request a demo and get immediate access to a demo. You can also reach out to our sales team at the phone number that's listed on that web page as well. If you are in the general public, and if you try to call us and you're asking us credit repair questions, or you're wanting us to take you on as a client doing credit repair, we are not a credit repair company. We are an automated software as a service solution. So we're not a credit repair company, and neither are our dealer partners either. They're all making a recommendation to give you access to a tool that literally just analyzes your reports for you. It prepares your dispute letters for you that you can control, so you approve, edit, deny, or recreate your letters, or you can just set it on autopilot and the letters will automatically send it for you. It tracks your progress, it instantly alerts you when your scores change, and it also restarts the process for you again every 30 days, so you're not having to learn how to be a credit expert. So that's again what that does for you. So again, if you're in the general public and you call us with for credit advice, we're not going to take those phone calls. We do have a forum that's built into the app. That's our 24/7 credit chat forum, or credit chat 24/7. Sorry about that. And you can go in there and engage with us and ask us credit related questions as well. And me or our team can hop in there and help you out to the best of our abilities. Again, we're not going to provide truly one-on-one advice, but the advice that we provide you, or tips or education we provide you, are relevant and should help you move forward and give you faith and confidence in what you're doing is right. So again, thank you guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow.